there were so many times when we would just laugh so hard. Remember when you were doing my show with me? We had Rob Dibble doing it, and when we had Mickey Rivers on.
Dan, I'll tell you something, Dan. Yeah, the greatest thing about that, you're interviewing him, and Mickey comes on.
I can't understand him.
No, nobody can. And you look at me and say, well, we're going to have to cut this interview off. And he's such an exuberant guy, you know. We talk, and I want to cry laughing now because I lost 12 pounds that day laughing. And so Dan says, Sean, we're going to have to cut it off. So Mick's going, and Dan says, well, Mickey, remember the time when Bucky used your bat? And I talked to Bucky, and Dan hits the tape, you know, about a taped interview with Bucky Dent. Mickey's interviewing Bucky while the taped interview's going.
He thinks Bucky's there.
He thinks Bucky's sitting next to us. Hey, Bucky, remember? Yeah, man, we use that bat, man. Yeah, but... And so we're going through it, and Dan's looking at me like, well, he's interviewing Bucky, but Bucky's on tape. And he goes, we got to cut the interview off. So the tape plays, and then Dan looks at me, and Dan's about, well, Mickey, thanks. We appreciate it. Thanks for sharing your story. And I chime in and say, hey, Mickey, remember your relationship with Reggie Jackson? How was he in the dugout? And Dan...
I looked at you. And
Dan said, hit the 7-second delay button, looked at me like, what are you doing? And then he went on for 8 more minutes, and it pretty much interviewed Reggie Jackson
I think he thought Reggie was there, too. But the fact that Bucky Dent hit the home run, the Yankees beat the Red Sox in, 1978. He uses Mickey's bat and hits the home run there. And so when Bucky is telling me about using his bat, and there's Mickey going, Bucky, it's Mickey. And I'm going, oh, my God, he thinks it's a taped interview there. Oh, my God.
You see the team,
wait. Here.
So, you know,
it was, did I have more priceless moments?
One move, more less to be just okay, guy.
Wait. Can you get Sean's headphones there, right behind there? We have Mickey Rivers here. I'm going to let you hear Mickey Rivers.
So what if I start interviewing Mickey now? Is he on?
Yes. So, all right, 2-a-days. Hit this from, this is 2004 Mickey Rivers from the Yankees.
You see the team, it's going to be a land, so, you know, you just want to get a social big move, one move, more less to be just okay, guy.
I don't know what he said.
Now, I want somebody, if you could translate that, I quit and retire, man.
But if you have closed caption on that, could you imagine the person who's got to do that on the screen?
He would come out like asterisk signs.
Yeah, who knows? Oh.
And so exuberant and such an energetic guy. I'm sitting here saying, translation. But he was so, and Mickey knew he was talking to the world, too, man. Everybody got it. That was a fun time.
Didn't he get arrested? Or, no, Mickey.
Oh, nice segue, Dan.
No. Didn't Mickey go through a toll booth in New York on his phone?
Mickey was doing the interview, and he was on a toll booth, and the policeman at the toll booth said, you got to put your phone away. He goes, I'm on the phone with Mr. Steinbrenner. And he started to say that he was on the phone with Steinbrenner while he's on the phone with you.
So we had Dan, Sean, Mickey, Reggie, Bucky George and Mr. Steinbrenner on at the same time. And it actually sounded like it.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.